We had over 200. We had attendees. You were the ones that stayed the longest, probably. Thank you for this. Thank you for hanging around, and thank you for swimming here to the venue, because it was raining quite badly this morning and never really was better over the course of the day. I guess that's the reason why it didn't fill up as much as I was anticipating it. Anyway, I hope it was you were all taken care of. There was like twice or 3 times the food that you were able to eat. On the good side, Natalie organized a food donation of the remaining food, so we will bring this to a community fridge so it won't get to waste, and hopefully help some people. So thank you for this. Okay, so shall we see some demos? No, it's not ready yet, right? Yeah, just 5 minutes, please, Mom. So let me put down some ground rules or framework. A hackathon project is never finished and never beautiful. Yeah. Everyone thinks, oh no, I should not show this. Yeah, but one. This guy, you know, this one guy says like, no, that's fine, so sure. Secondly, it's not really about making the most awesome project. It's just about showing what you did today, like a daily stand-up. Yeah, I just did this. Yeah. So it doesn't need to be perfect, beautiful, or whatever. Just show us and entertain us a little. So one question: what does feel better, 3 minutes or 5 minutes? So first 3 minutes. We would be out quicker, just saying, yeah? Yeah, it's awesome. Okay, 5 minutes? Oh, that's almost a draw. Okay, 3 minutes. I think you'll make it. It sounds really short, but you'll make it. Usually people didn't even use this in the last time. Just quickly show what you did. Mention, please, what kind of technologies you used, or also what kind of problems you solved, or some fun story during the day. Yeah, just keep us entertained. We don't want to go to sleep, although it's already dark outside. The first project we will see is Chromecast. We will assign numbers and write down like a general topic. If you have a cool name, that would be good. Like, think of a logo and a brand just now. Yeah. Create a Twitter account and make some marketing, and then we can write this down on the sheet for voting. Yeah, I guess big signs, one sheet each. Yes, that one is not good enough. Okay, the real name. So, Team 1, the brave guys who tried a Chromecast at a hackathon. There's always a hassle with the Wi-Fi, yes. We need 2 micros, is that better?
Yeah, maybe.
Hold it, it's awesome.
Okay, our project. Yeah, should I start? Is the time running?
Yes, time's running.
Okay, yeah, our project is SPMMO, so we made a Chromecast app for multiplayer, and everyone can join. So if you have an Android phone and a barcode, QR code scanner, QR codes are dead, but they still work sometimes. So I give you a little bit of time to get the app. And I will start it as well. So it's actually, so we try to make a nice ASCII game out of it. It's quite complicated to get it starting. Chromecast is a little bit hard to get started. You need a Yeah, okay. So it should be able to up to 10 players, so let's see what the Chromecast can do. We haven't tried it as 10 players, so hopefully, and you need to be in the Wi-Fi, I think. Probably else it doesn't work. So, as you can see, there's a classical shooter. We have a nice ASCII art of it. And there's no sound, unfortunately, but
That's fine.
it's actually more. How many players are connected now?
I'm almost connected, it seems.
Yeah, there should be more.
No, 3.
Yeah, we tried it with 4 and it worked, so maybe the Wi-Fi now is a little shitty. So there are some players playing it. Yeah, so we use.
You need to press the Chromecast button on the top right.
Yeah. So top right is the Chromecast casting. If you don't know it.
Which one's me?
You can't see it right now.
So Max Player,
Oh, the blue one, right?
You can. Oh, okay. Max players has reached. So so it's maximum 4 right now, but.
The guys who play it alone should leave, and the other ones can play.
I can. Wait, I can.
Okay, I won anyway.
I can. Okay, so yeah, it's just HTML. The Android app. We use some examples from Google, but it's not so easy to set up actually. So we had a little bit of struggle there, and what we actually wanted to have is like the enemies that are controllable, so everyone can play the enemy and then launch a wave of enemies. But there was not enough time for that. But the next iteration will. So yeah. So yeah. What else to add? Yeah. Any questions?
So, thank you very much. One important question, of course, where's the ASCII? Huh? It looks awesome. Yeah, sure. I mean, it was a joke. Okay. So, who has something better than this? There was only one project with Chromecast, right? Because then we would attach it. Good? Okay. 3, 2, 1, off. Okay. Who's next? Yeah. You're almost on stage already, so that's good. So, some motivational applause here. Nice. So, the team needs a name.
Alright.
The team needs a name.
Yeah, so
Give me the name.
Cats first.
Cats first.
Catch first.
Ah, catch. Okay.
Cat first.
Oh, you almost won. Cats first. No.
Yeah. Okay, time is running, right? Yeah, time is running.
The time is, of course.
Okay, of course. Okay, so eye contact. So there is something weird happening here because okay, there's somebody.
I lost hope again.
Okay, there's a. Okay, the story is there is a deathly spy war. There are 2 spies trying to kill each other. And the weird fact is that they have the very same idea to put a detonator with a bomb somewhere to kill the other one. And they found out, so they developed a special device to find the bomb. So the first one who finds the bomb, okay, has some time to deactivate. If it deactivates the bomb, so it wins, otherwise simply dies. So yeah, now presentation about how it works.
So at the moment we are really near the mob. The bomb is far away from us, as it seems in here, just like around 3 meters or so. And yeah,
It looks like the wrong device.
yeah.
This one.
Yeah. So yeah. Well, there is a lot of bombs in here, you know. So we use beacons as bombs. And yeah, we have like a lot of and yeah. So it's just like far away. So we are going to deactivate to restart our app to be in the mission to find the bomb. And yeah, it's boom because we are now in the area of the bomb. So we need to deactivate before we become in the area of bomb. So yeah, let's talk about the technology part, what we have done so far. So we used beacons to retrieve the distance, and according to the distance coming from the beacon, we have like certain ranges, a range for safe and a range for that's not safe. And then once we are not in the safe part, we have this bomb thing. So it's Android app as you can see, and yeah, what else? And we use beacons for that. Would like to add something?
The idea was to add some Google APIs, Google Street APIs and storage for, could you please show the map?
Yes, we can show the map.
Yeah. And we just implemented this kind of map. From maybe it will load. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Process.
and it gives.
Oh, yeah, great. So, somewhere there a bomb is placed and you should deactivate it.
So we started with like this physical location, which is longitude and latitude, and then the virtual location through the beacon. And thanks so much.
Next team, please. Jump in. What's your team name?
Use my phone for
We want to show that it's installed. Yeah. Have you got a data? Well, it's nowhere.
Another mic? Beatbox? There's a beatbox. Boom.
Just to be fair, they also get a motivational applause, right?
Guys, please.
So get pumped.
Steve Patrick. So yeah, go faster as soon as the presentation starts. Somewhere. That's okay. We're used to having problems with Macintosh. Round of applause, people. That looks better. There we go. I see something there. Okay, go faster. So yeah, I think the introduction was that we want to sort of show when our internet service provider is being bad. We decided to go ahead and write a couple of things in Go. Basically what we achieved is we ended up having a nice backend that we could log results to. So we didn't do too much about the client, although we did add some functionality there in terms of usability and stability. And maybe Patrick can show us some of the charts. So the idea is these were my results. So the black bars are actually errors. As you can see, my service provider was not behaving itself. And this was a 50 megabit connection, so we have the maximum expected download speed. Then the upload speed also. We have the measured upload speed, the measured download speed as a sort of time series, and the black bars are where there were errors in the thing with the data, or the connection was totally dropped out. So here they're finding, I think here they send a technician out, and then it just dropped out for a day again, or something. And yeah, then sort of they send another technician out, and things sort of stabilized. Anyway, some of it was me turning off my router, so like these data points here should probably be ignored. Then we measured the Ethernet here today as well. So you can see here we were getting a nice 10 megabits per second over the Wi-Fi. And once we move to casino, you can see the internet here is a little bit better. We can see a nice big jump to 15 to 18 megabits. Yes. You can almost do some streaming games. So the motto was ASCII, right? So we did also do some things in ASCII. This is the charting for ASCII. So I don't know, I think we all had fun. I was basically just running around getting drinks for everybody. I didn't actually do anything, but my team over there was pretty good. And if they want to add anything, they're welcome to. Anything else? Thanks.
Anson. Next team, please. Please give me your team name.
So, nice. ASCII to brain. Yeah, I like this interface.
Yeah, the plan for today was to come here and work on our own project and learn stuff we get from here to implement in our own project. But after 10 minutes using Brew said, okay, wait 40 minutes because your connections token is exceeded and you have to wait because too many connections to GitHub go through Brew from here. And we decided, so let's make it to the hackathon. And we was thinking, what would be a nice, cool idea to for the hackathon? And we thought about maybe some learning game for ASCII code. For example, you know Memory as a game, the card game, where you switch the cards and you have to match the exact same ways. This is, for example, the beginner path. And you can choose the ASCII code with the chart, and you have to match the right one. That's for the beginners. That's a little bit easy. So now for the real pros, we decided we make a memory game where you see the ASCII code and you have to find the matching char, for example. For example, then you know, okay, that's right or not, and then you can learn, and that's it wrong. So yeah, that's our project. We use Angular for it, and yes.
So that was only half the time. Okay.
So we're going to use the time for the next one.
Exactly. We just reduced what's left. So, yeah, great. Come on.
We're applying machine learning but it's to set up, especially
Can we have your adapter again? Sorry. Thank you very much. Hopefully this helps.
So eine neue Umstellung.
Okay, so there's another team on stage. Hello.
Yes,
Table flip.
Talk about
ASCII table flip.
Ah, see?
So the story is,
and I will command
we heard about
what
the...
are you doing right now, and you will present what did you have.
Okay, so the little story behind the project is when we heard about the topic, when you Google for ASCII table, one of the suggestions is ASCII table flip, and so we decided to recreate this typical programmer situation in a realistic game. Yeah, so what we did is, I think you can start to show it. I don't know, yeah, just a web app, a game, which works in the web with a story, so just have a look at this great story. This is a programmer, he's happy and dancing. And then there's an arrow, and he gets really angry. Not ASCII anymore. The game doesn't start once, right? Oh, okay, the game already started. So what we now do... Oh yeah, and I have to listen to the music. We exclusively composed the music for this game.
You will show the app.
Okay. So, listen closely. Yeah, like... we have to do the talking. Oh, okay. Yeah, so we created a client application, which is just the body of a web page, which is tappable, and we connect the master app with the client app via socket.io. So what you already saw is we have like 4 rows in the game, and for each row you have a smartphone which you can tap to flip a table. So that's what I meant with hyper-realistic. You have all those tables coming up, and you just flip them like you do in your everyday life when you find an arrow or something. So, does this work?
We hope so.
Okay, so we didn't implement something to skip the intro, so you have to. Okay. So he's doing really bad. Oh yeah, he flipped the table. So and then you see that wonderful animation where you flip the table. Yeah, it's really great. And so and listen to. Oh. That's it. And if you want to use the music, you can get it on GitHub and use for your own game projects. Okay, thank you.
And the next team, please. Okay. Maya, your call. Okay.
Logo generate has a wonderful name.
And about this thing we practiced.
I created a simple Android app, which is called ASCII DevFest Logo Generator. And
Oh, sorry.
He's new.
it is very easy to use. You can type a word, for example, hello, and generate the logo, which we all have on our shirts. And if you like, you can switch it to X numbers and can add anything you want. Like white spaces also work.
No.
Not yet. You can implement it on GitHub.
It's open source.
You can pay the support.
I use normal Android code.
Normal. Normal rocket science. Thank you very much.
Thanks so much.
ASCII memo. Yeah, it's quite similar to what another team created, and it also checks how you well remember the ASCII symbol representation, hex, and number representation.
So, I think we need to do a complete new round then of all again, just to show that you learned this. Next year. You have to solve that.
So, no, the screen is connected. It's switched in my computer.
There was something. Yeah.
Yeah, as you can see that you should also guess here. ASCII checkers, and there is like hex representation. It's blue color, and pink color. It's like symbol representation, and the number is just the number, ASCII number. And you should guess, like you should like find the triple. Like let's say to ASCII symbol Z, like okay, to like to ASCII symbol F, there is the correspondence of hex, it's 102, and the correspondence of number is 66. So sometimes it's hex and numbers, they look like hex, it looks like the numbers.
I think it's stepped on the cable.
Can you check if it's still in the pocket? Like, open
Yeah, and so when you choose a symbol representation F, then you don't need to guess other like symbol representation. So you just try to guess what is the hex. If you want to find hex, you should check like find one of the yellow. Like you should know if it's 102, 47, or 30. So and it's good for learning. Let's say you will learn how, let's say. You learn the hex representation of the symbol. If you let's say if you just click on something and then hide this, then you will not be able to learn it. So this is basically for kids, for education. Okay. Yeah, that's why we have like super advanced feature here. Yeah. So this is congregation. Yeah, we count number of mistakes you did. And yeah, and if you previous round, if the number of mistakes is less than in the previous round, you put a message that you progressed in your learning. So that's it.
So that was basically the hardcore mode, right? We had the other game with like 2, and now we have 2 modes with beginner and intermediate, and now we have the hardcore mode. What?
Which technology did they use for it?
We use jQuery. It's okay.
jQuery technology.
Yay!
You make yourself at home here, eh? It's very comfy. Hot foxes. Foxers. Like as in
Well, one of the hot topics in development and Scrum and stuff like that is hot fixes. And since it's a lot of lost productivity and we don't actually keep track of them, we thought, why not build a tool that will get the data from our commits and just filter the hot fixes, and we can have statistics and we can know who's making a mess, and that's it. Yeah. So it's basically whoever makes that mess actually has to fix it. So we can do some cool stuff with it, like embarrass people. Yeah. So our ASCII part is the title. That's the only one we managed to do. And what we do actually is that we fetch data from Bitbucket using the Bitbucket API. We developed a Python script, and then we get that data into a file, which my other colleague developed another script or another program in Java that will take that data and make sense out of it, and then you can see those things using the Google charts. So basically, yeah, you can see which teams are, how many hotfixes we have per team and per sprint, and you can see who's the developers making the biggest mess. So, for example, in this case, it's Winnie. And then, just for analysis stuff, we kind of calculate how many lines were required per hotfix, so we can actually see if it's like a big mistake or it's just a test, maybe some testing missing, like 1 point exception or something like that. Yeah, and then we have per day, so depending based on the teams and the dates, we can see how many hotfixes were committed. I think I said most of it.
I can just add one thing, that the idea behind was that some teams have or do much more hotfixes per sprint than other teams. And as you just mentioned, that it's fixing mess, but essentially they produce mess in the beginning and then they have to fix it, and that can be the picture of the progress or of the quality of the code written in the first place. So the idea behind was to find out who has problems in the development process.
If we still have some time, I would like to, well, the next step of this would be something like predicting hotfixes based on the code committed. So if there are missing texts or tests, and yeah, it can be as big as you can take it. So, and it's on GitHub, so whatever, you can do whatever you want with it.
So
yeah, we committed our code to GitHub, but since we mostly use Bitbucket, that's why we use Bitbucket for getting the data. Yeah. Yeah, it's just the last sprint. So, yep.
So the team that by prediction will produce the most hotfixes can be blamed in advance, essentially. This is good.
And we already have our group on stage.
I'm also have a team.
You also have a team?
I also have a project.
Good? No, I'm just saying next.
Team name is launch rack. So basically to launch a rocket you need a solid rack. So to gain a good acceleration. So we are trying to like accelerate your projects basically. So it's our project. It's not funny. We are not also going to help like kids in Africa. It's just a pure meet from dev to dev, so from developers to other developers, Okay. The idea is that we always like hear new like buzzwords popping around, like some cool technologies that would be nice to use, like I don't know, Dagger for example, or retrofit, or okay, HTTP that is like behind it, or all those kind of stuff, or I don't know, some good practices, for example, like unit testing from yesterday. And so the first feeling is that you want to try it. The problem is that it always takes a lot of time to configure all those things. And I don't know, for example, you want to try Kotlin, and you need to know how to configure a Kotlin model, for example. After that, probably you want to combine it with a Dagger, but then you need probably to think about generated code, so probably you need an APT for that, but in Kotlin you need a KAPT, but it will not work out of the box because you need to configure KAPT to make it to use steps on the then it will compile. So it can slow down basically, and it can be a big turn off for everybody. And we decided to provide kind of pre-configured projects for those people that are trying to learn something and to try something from scratch. So it's like a template that are built in Android Studio in form of Android Studio plugin basically. Well, I can show you. It's not all this app basically. That app is just an app that is doing something. I don't even know why I'm showing this, but. The idea is that in this app, for example, we are using like retrofit to make a call, Picasso to display that image, the Dagger for dependency injection, Butterknife for view injection as well. So all those things, and just to make that simple app, it would require you probably the whole day to just configure all those libraries, and to really make the learning curve as short as possible, we provide an Android Studio plugin. You can see that in Android Tools group, that launch rack. So basically, that's an entry point of our plugin. So once you click it, you have a list of templates that are usually hosted on a remote server somewhere. Right now, it's just a template on a GitHub. So the idea is to have an open source repository somewhere that is going to be constantly updated with new stuff and stuff like that. You decide what you want to download, and once you select the template that you would like to have, the template is going to be downloaded and automatically injected in the templates of Android Studio. And so how it look like. Yeah, now the key point of it basically. You have to restart the ID and yeah. I will keep that in mind. So you create a new project. And it's building, you know. It's compiling. Yeah, you click new project. Yeah, that's the regular stuff. You provide all those variables. By the way, everything is going to be injected in that template that is going to be applied. Yeah, you click next and then next. Now, it's probably everybody's familiar with this, but what you don't know probably that is this template is going to be placed right there. So it looks completely like natural. And yeah, we can provide custom configuration for everything that you see here. Basically, we plan to have a lot of checkboxes like I want to include dagger, I don't want to include dagger, and whatever is going to be like configurable. And yeah, once you click finish, it's done, and you have the project, and you're ready to go with your actual code, basically. That's pretty much all. Thanks a lot. And that's great.
Hi, I'm Stefan. No, team name should be something with cats. So I have cats. So that works. What?
Yeah.
All right, it works. So, hi, I'm Stefan. I'm an Android developer. I woke up a little late today, so I came after. No, I came for lunch, and after that I decided to do a short project in the limited time available. Actually, I really like cats, and there's this website online called Lolcats. I don't know if you're familiar with it, where they have like funny pictures of cats with meme sort of titles. So I once did this project for iOS as a hobby, and I decided to do it in Android. I never had the time, so I did it now. This is what it looks like. We start from Genymotion. And if we find it, here we go. So what you see there, this is a lolcat, in case you didn't know. And we can swipe, and we see more, and we see more, and it's infinite actually. It's scrolling a website. And the ASCII part of it is at the top. So I also got the title of this image, and I printed it out in ASCII format. Yeah. So that's my project. The interesting part is the Java library. It's called JFiglet, I think. And it does pretty printing in ASCII. And everything else I just crawled off the website. So. Yeah, that's it.
One more. Do we have more? You? Two? Over there? More projects? Okay.
Yeah, hi. Did you see something? Yay. So, as this is the topic of today is ASCII, I also made my presentation in ASCII. What I made today was a follow-up of a peer DevFest project. It's called GOMAT. As I said earlier, I already did it. One day of development already in this, and the simple thing that you could do was like you could connect if your player was already created and you could walk around. What I created today is that finally character creation just needed 2 years for that. You can now also have some nice actions in there and so, and the most important thing is the service now also supporting ASCII animations. So now demo. If you're interested and have a Telnet client, this is the address. And yeah, so this is the server. Very simple. I have a nice message of the day that is coming out of an XML file. What, Eddie knows this format? Okay. So my nick, I don't have any password right now, so it's telnet. You can read it anyways. So this is what usually done is usually there's a room and there's a text and you can do things, and then it looks like you put nerding around here, so people know that they need to write nerding, and maybe I should visit Seabase. And now I can look around. Oh, I see there's Janowitzbrücke in the south, so of course go south and look around, and I know that I need to go east. Now I'm at the restaurant. Now I know I need to go more east. Yay! RS20 already there. Go east. Look. There's a door. Go north. Yeah, this is first look like a simple door, but when you come closer, it looks like an airlock. Go north. Now the most important feature, the ASCII animation. Yeah. So that's what I did today. There's an ASCII animation built into this, so all the levels can have animations in them. Is it Seabase main hall? This is how I define an animation. There's a frame and there's a duration for that frame, and the frame has lines, and yeah. So very simple ASCII animation. Here's a small intro text, directions, and there's an action you can do. Say nerding, because whoa. Yeah. So that's my project.
Thank you very much. Who's next? There.
Hi. Do any of you remember Tamagotchis? Yeah, that's basically what we did. And we use beacons for... I mean, you have a Tamagotchi and it needs to eat and needs to pee and probably other things, but we only had 2 beacons. So we only implemented those 2 needs. And basically, if it needs to eat, you gotta go to the kitchen with your phone, so that it doesn't die. So does anyone wants to play? Since, yeah.
We have 2 phones? Yeah, I plan to get people.
Okay, that's yours? Yeah. If it dies, you can revive it here. And you can't stream it or anything, so I encourage everyone to follow the guys who are playing around. It won't be chaotic, I promise. It says, yeah, it says it's a underline. You have to go.
From like the parallel processing.
It's a little bit sad that you actually can't see the art unless you're following around the other guys. Can you stream? Yeah. Okay. So, you won't make it. But you can revive it.
Otherwise, you can use advisor.
I want, but I can fix it.
You can revive it by tapping. Congratulations. Does anyone else want to play? It's basically just running around. You can revive it by pressing the so how does it go?
Ja, ich habe auch dort so rumgeschaut. Aber ja, mein Go-Cam ist so.
Why?
Okay, thank you very much. I am awake now. So, there's another project. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe that helps. Okay. You just disconnected. Just press home and it should be fine. Home card. Yeah. So where is it? Moment. It's not working.
We tried to make some project with Unity for the cardboard. Problem was not the programming, it was just Unity at all. Because it's really hard to play around with it. It's the same as you open the first time Maya or 3D Max or something like this, for me. I was finding a game somebody did. It's a Pong in Unity, so I imported it. And then I imported the library from Google for the cardboard, so you can now play Pong with walking around against yourself. So it's just like left, right, and normally, yeah, you can see it's. But I can't put it on GitHub because the original source was not open source with no license, so I can put it somewhere else.
I mean, on the one hand, it's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, you're at the bus stop, you just do like this. On the other hand, it's sort of a sad game. Well, maybe not much sadder than Candy Crush, so. Okay, do we have another project? Over there? Someone hiding that I don't see? No? Dana, you? No? Okay. I guess that's it then. We made it! So, there was actually 13 teams. I wouldn't have believed it if I would counted the crowd. Great job, Jade. Great job on you. And yeah, you can applaud yourself. I give you my voting token. Please take it. I delegate my vote to you, so that's fine. Okay, so starting from the right. So get out your badges. It will be a mess if you want to take them back, but that's not my problem. From Team 13, we just saw Pong Card. 13. 12, Tamagotchi. No, Beacon Ochi. What? Pikachu, of course, yeah. Number 11 was Gomat. Number 10, Lolcats ASCII. Number 9, Android Launch Rack. Team 8, Hot Foxers. Or Foxes, or Foxers. Team 7 was ASCII Memo. Oh, my time is up. Sorry, I didn't make it. The logo generator, Team 6, Team 5, ASCII Table Flip, Team 4, ASCII 2 Brain, Team 3, Go Faster, Team 2, Catch First, and Team 1 was ASCII MMO. Okay, did you make up your mind where you place your bet? Or maybe not, okay? If you're not 100% sure, please stand there so the people that actually know where to go can go there faster. So, let's have another 3 minutes to do that, yay! We found an order to arrange all these projects that we saw. And I must say, whenever we create the schedule and we look at this and come out with like, oh, there's actually just 6 hours of net hack time, I'm so blown away by what I see here after this. Yeah, I mean, what I get? Probably I would be able to start that new project template, right? And then I'm stuck with all my great ideas and no actual execution. So a big round of applause from me to you. Because it's awesome what you get done in this short amount of time. So let's have a look actually what we have here, so it's a little easier for you to decide what you want. Maybe you had a look earlier, but I just make sure that you know what's in stock. So let's start. I think it's the most expensive thing on this table. If that is any reason for you to pick something. So these, yeah, I mean, I not mean sentimental value. I mean like actual hard money value. So the JetBrains sponsored 3 licenses for 1 year of their all products pack toolbox. So as I said, you can wake up in the morning and say, I feel like Python, and just download PyCharm, install, run it, and then delete it, of course, in the evening, because, come on, it's Python. So we have 3 of those. As I said, for each team, if you were more than 3 people, I can only allow 3 prizes right now. So you can pick whatever is on the table. We have some Bastelbögen. You can build your own Android made of paper. I think you don't even need glue for this. So we have a souvenir from DroidCon London. If you haven't been there, you can pretend you were. We have 3 of those nice Gophers. Obviously the best prize, donated by our friends from the Golang group. Then we have 3 Chromecast audio. That's the new Chromecast that is supposed to go onto your stereo instead of your TV and streams only audio, hence the name. Then we have the updated version for Chromecast, Chromecast 2. Really weird form factor and not the funny colors that are behind your screen anyway. It's just the black version. Then we have a pizza cutter in the shape of Starship Enterprise. I mean, sorry, but I need to show it. So, unfortunately, we didn't have any pizza so I couldn't use it. So, I mean, yeah, it's fine if that's left over. Yeah, we'll take care of it. So, what else? We have another pizza cutter to stay within the topic. That's over here. And this is Star Wars inspired, and it talks to you. And I think it makes also some, it says, I think there's some other sounds when you use it. With original Darth Vader lightsaber sound. Oh, it's just the sounds. Okay. So whenever you slice your pizza, you can imagine you're doing this with a lightsaber instead. We have this. This is a Tetris lamp consisting of 7 parts that you can somehow put together, and it still works. I have no idea, but it looked pretty geeky and awesome, so we picked it. What else do we have? We have a Pac-Man lamp that had also a party mode so it reacts with to the music that's around it. We have a drink mug with a really vintage with the old Google logo on top. Yeah? Talking about vintage, who collects those Android figurines other than Hassan? So this, according to Hassan, is worth like $100 because it's from IO13 and was the handout. I got it there, but I donated it for this prize selection. So you can have this. Also, this is a special edition that was for the launch of Android Google Play for Education. So there's a little droid with like glasses and a hat, a professor hat. What else? We have Cluedo. Sorry, that's for German people. I think it's all in German. But it's the special edition of Cluedo with the Big Bang Theory theme. So you have Sheldon and all these people in there. What else? We have a tea infusion because you want to brew your tea on the go, of course, because it has a nice GDG logo on it, so you always think of us. And you can put the tea in here, in the bottom. Then you have, because playing Minecraft on the computer is very mainstream, you can play it on your desk instead with this papercraft set. Since not all of our VIPs received their special treatment cushion, yeah, we have 3 left. If you want to feel VIP without paying for it, you earn it by doing a hackathon participation today, so you can also pick this one. Almost done. So, and I think every one of you already has the feeling what they want. So, what else? We have Monopoly, also in German, but the Nintendo flavor. So, you can have some sweet childhood memories, hopefully, if your childhood went okay. Sorry. And then we have the Tetris heat-changing mug. If I understand this correctly, it fills when it's hot. So, you'll see more of the game when it's hot. Maybe the drips? No, I don't know. You need to figure it out. Then I really like this one. It's the hashtag deal with it mug. Yeah. It definitely function follows form here, but yeah, it's for the lols. So, and then we have a heat-changing mug with the Pac-Man theme. So if it's cold, it's really empty and sad, and if it's hot, then you see the actual game here. And we have 2 beacons left. I don't know what they're currently transmitting. Salim played with it, so I don't know, but something. And we just need to transfer it to you then. If you get this, please come to us. We need to register that to your ID. I think that's it. Did I forget something? No? The shirts are actually for the first who want to grab them. This is 3XL, 2XL, and L. No XL, no M, no S anymore. And no female. Okay, so. Yeah, everybody knows what they want. Time for some sad eyes because others get it. So again, you come here, you pick something, one thing, or additionally one t-shirt, and then you go back to your seat. Thank you very much. Okay, in the order of votes, the first was the Hot Foxers. Team number 8. Oh, sorry, I missed that. I'm sorry. Blame my assistant. I apologize deeply. It was not intended. I know, it's not. It's really bad. I know, I don't know how to fix it now. I'm really sorry. Because it would be unfair now. So, it was the other way around. So, team number 1, the Chromecast. The ASCII MMO. So, right, on the rules, 3 people, awesome. Wow. Okay. Okay, while the photo press is clicking here, the second place is shared between number 2, Catch First, and number 9, Android Launch Rack. It was. Congratulations. So, since I mean, yeah, it's only 5 people, so you fight it out, right? Whatever you want. Wait, I think we want a photo. Yep. Woo! And now, finally, what they deserve. They deserve their moment of praise. Give it up for Team 8. I mean it. It's you. The Hot Foxers. So all Pac-Man related things are gone now. Okay. Place number 4 is shared with 3 teams actually. So let's see how we do this. Okay, it's team number 6, the logo generator, team number 11, GoMud, and team number 12, the Pikachu, sorry. Good choice. So, can we have a photo with you still? Nice. What's this here? Okay. And the next grab is up for team number 5, which is the ASCII table flip.
Everybody, don't take last take for the last picture.
He has a flight back to Munich.
Wrong city, sorry.
Yeah.
Ciao, ciao.
See you next year.
Ciao.
Table flip. Thank you. Okay, the next up. Team number 4. ASCII to brain, sorry, yeah, my brain froze. This team spirit is great. So just to be clear, these are worth like 250 euro. Yeah? Just saying. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, and just to make it a little easier, I'd like everyone who didn't get one come to the table and we sort this out, hopefully. I'm not sure this is enough, but I don't really know what to do else. Because it's a tie for the rest, so... Keine Tasse für Hassan, nein. So we still have those. Comfy cushions for VIPs.
You're not going to the computers, no? No. So?
If you take this voucher for the, you need to go to Florine. Florine, wave your hand. Just wave your hand. This guy knows the actual codes for the JetBrains licenses. Wait. Photos. There's like you can build this. Oh, the droid. And then you come at home and you try to slice your first and it's empty. Wait, there's one left missing. Okay. It's okay, I think. I think it's okay. We can make a movie out of this, yeah? Yeah, klar. Okay, people. Did everyone get some kind of a prize? Other than the sad organizers.